Hello, my friends, and thank you for coming over and checking out my new book. Let me tell you something, and very briefly about my book, Satan Loves Frey. Well, I was sitting in church one time, and the pastor was talking about the seven churches in the book of Revelations. And at that point, I was compelled to write again. I haven't written anything in about 4 or 5 years, and I wanted to start writing again. And so I was compelled to write something, and I was searching through the Bible about writing something biblical. And I came upon the book of Revelation, chapter 20, 7 through 10. And the more I started studying them verses, the more compelling it became that I wanted to write more, something about them three verses as to how Satan got where he's at right now, or is his imminent release right around the corner. All right, so I started writing about them three verses. But what I did, I cut every verse apart. I separated the verses, and I wrote about each verse separately. You know what I mean? And it took me a long time, and and by the time I was finished writing, my brains were sort of fried, so to speak. I needed a rest. But deep down, I knew that there was something missing about the book. There was still something missing. I wasn't finished with the book yet, you know, and I didn't know what it was. So I started praying about it, and all of a sudden, I started doing some research, and I ended up in the book of Genesis. Genesis. How did we got from Adam and Eve to where we are right now? Because I wrote the book about 560 years after Adam and Eve. So from Adam and Eve to where we are right now and where we're going with this, it's about 560 years. So how did we get there to 560 years? How did Satan got into prison? Well, it started from the beginning. It started with Adam and Eve. Okay, so that's where in the book of Revelation, in the book of Genesis, excuse me. So that's where the beginning would be in the book of Genesis, chapter 12. And I started reading chapter 12, and it became very vivid to me that Adam and Eve created where Satan is right now, sort of. Okay, and so that's what it was. And I started writing about Adam and Eve, what happened to Adam and Eve in the garden in the garden, okay, and so from then on the book just came open, you know what I mean, because that's what was missing, uh, because the imminent release of Satan is right around the corner, or is he in the verge of being released with what is going on in the world at this point. So, my association with Quantum Discovery has been very, very awesome. They did a book trailer for me, and it brought the book to light. It enhanced the book, what the book is all about. And they did a marvelous, fantastic job. The relationship that I had with my agent, it was awesome. You know, we talk every couple of weeks, or every week he came to me or talked to me and told me where the book is at, where we're going with it, and what we're gonna do with the book, what they were gonna do with the book. So it's just been a very awesome relationship between me and Quantum Discovery. I cannot say any more or any less, because it's just been to the point. Awesome. Okay, so this is my book. Oops, excuse me. So this is my book, Satan Loves Frey. And you can find this book in Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, even Walmart, even eBay, even Etsy. Etsy. That's what it is, Etsy. You know what I mean? So this is my book. This is my name, right here. And I just want to thank Quantum Discovery for making this possible. Without them, I cannot, this book wouldn't be a book without Quantum Discovery. If you go to my website, you can read more about it, or you can find this in Quantum Discovery webpage. And if you have any questions about the book or any issues, drop me a line and I will be more happy to answer your questions. But check out my book, Satan Loves Fred. I'm very excited about it. When I was reading this book, I'm like, wow, it was so great. You know, I mean, and I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart for Quantum Discovery. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed the book. And let me know how much you enjoyed the book by leaving me some feedback. Thank you.